Hi! For decades, low-fat was marketed as a healthy choice. For growing kids, that advice might actually be backwards. So, why does fat matter for brain development? A child's brain is, by weight, mostly fat. It's a major building block for brain cells and for the isolation around nerves that helps signals travel quickly, basically the wiring. Kids' brains are developing fast, especially in the early years, which means they have a real ongoing need for dietary fat. This isn't a more is better message, it's that cutting fat out, defaulting to low-fat versions of everything, isn't actually doing your child a favor. So where did this myth come from? The low-fat push was really built around adult heart health research from decades ago, and it got applied to kids almost by default, without much consideration for how different a growing brain's needs are from an adult's. That's why you'll still see low-fat yogurt, milk, and snacks marketed especially as the healthy choice for kids, even though for most young children, full-fat versions are actually the more appropriate option. So, which fats actually matter? A few easy sources. Small oily fish such as sardines, anchovies, herring, sprats, Atlantic mackerel are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Because they are lower on the food chain and they have a shorter lifespan, they tend to accumulate fewer heavy metals than larger predatory fish such as tuna, salmon, swordfish, or even shark. It would be best to eat fish couple times a week if that works for your family. Another source is eggs, I suggest from free-range chicken, which are an easy and affordable everyday option. Next is avocado, then olive oil, you can use it normally in cooking. Nuts and seed in age-appropriate forms. Nut butters work well for younger kids since whole nuts are a choking risk. Also be careful with some nut butters, like peanut butter for example, can stick to their mouth, so do not give them a spoonful of this butter. Just use it as a spread or add it to yogurt or something like that. And full-fat dairy, like regular yogurt and cheese, instead of automatically reaching for the light version. So it's actually the simple shift. You do not need to track grams of fat or follow a meal plan. The shift is just this. Stop reaching for low fat as a default for your kids and let meals include a real fat source most days, not every single bite. That is genuinely enough. And this isn't about adding more of everything, it's about not accidentally restricting something your child's brain actually needs, just because of some outdated marketing. If this changed how you think about the local market aisle, subscribe. I'm covering nutrition, brain development, and other aspects of health for the family. And grab my free family health guide linked below for the bigger picture on raising healthier kids without the overwhelm. See you soon!